So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this Fall Classic. However, a number of the players acknowledge that the guys in the other dugout are going to be just as hungry for a world championship, so they know they are going to be tested every step of the way in this series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Into the box, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And it's fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Brett Gardner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brian Dozier.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's out number 1. Standing in, Chris Paddock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. No balls and a strike to count. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of the. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless.
Leading up for the Padres.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Grounded back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the Yanks go. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Stanton giving chase. In there, a base hit. The throw into second.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Strike one to start the at-bat. One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Trent.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting to the Padres. Number 3. Trent.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres on top, 1-0. Zach Davies has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Zach Davies.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's just 1 for 6.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Davies benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 0, Adam. Now playing first base and batting 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. High and deep to right center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yates, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii, he was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw.
In terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result. If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll be. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
So the Padres talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into game 2, especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
The pitch.
Ball in.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, James Paxton. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. And
that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Number 30, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Machado now on 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Standing in, Torres. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Will Myers, the head-to-head with James Paxton, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling a trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. but they're on top 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. DJ LeMahieu will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
Greg Garcia is going to grab a bat.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 0-1. Pham stands at second with two gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And a runner left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Padres 3 and the... Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. A ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
A ball and no strikes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone!
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 and 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. So the Padres are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this fall classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And now, what about the Yankees?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to come out swinging in the next couple of days.
Took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Matt, they've started strong in this World Series, jumping to a commanding 2-0 lead, with the series now shifting to a new ballpark. When I asked these players for their outlook on Game 3, they emphasized not underestimating their opponent. As one player put it, we've got to be prepared for a counterpunch. Our opponents had a day to brew on Games 1 and 2, and I guarantee they're going to come out ready to go tonight. We've got to stay aggressive and try to keep them off balance.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Pitch out, nothing doing. Marte on at first, nobody out. Marte off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Clips it behind his back. A tag for one, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So a runner at first now with one away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
0-1, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
Leading up for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.